bother you like this if it didn't feel like I've been waiting my whole entire life to ask someone this question.
You know, in about 5 minutes, this Bloody Mary is going to kick in, allowing me to pretend that I don't have to do tomorrow what I have to do tomorrow. So, if I give you motherly advice now, you'll leave me alone for the rest of the flight. Agreed? Minimal interaction, right? Right. Okay.
Well,
Let
I
me
have
sweeten the deal. Stop asking me questions and you can have the entire armrest to yourself, okay? Okay. Maternal advice. Here goes. If you must get married, marry a lawyer. Surround yourself with people you can tolerate but don't especially like. And most importantly, never, never have children. Nice talking to you. Have a good trip.
Why shouldn't I have kids? Is it because I didn't have a mother of my own? Am I missing something essential that all other women have? Like some type of internal instruction book?
Just do what I did. Read Dr. Spock and hire a nanny.
Did your daughter inherit your sense of humor?
No, just my nervous condition.
I see.
You see? Really? What do you see? Do I have that I've driven my child to seek extensive psychotherapy look about me? I also drove her to an aromatherapist, a scalp masseuse, an herbalist, a dog psychologist, an astrologist, and a marriage counselor. And every one of them tells her it's all my fault.
Even the dog psychologist?
Well, apparently, even little Snowflake is not immune to the tension that my visits create.
You're really very funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed our time together. Goodbye.
I have enjoyed it. That's actually what I wanted to ask you about. You see, I've always hoped I could find someone like you, who I could talk to from time to time. You know, like if I have questions, maybe I could call you.
What?
Well, I'm just so tired of never knowing where to find the answers. I need someone, a woman, an older woman, who I can talk to when I need help.
Are you asking me to be your mother?
No. It would be more like freelancing.
Good God, don't give yourself away to a stranger.
See, you're giving me great advice already. You're a natural.
You're going too far. Leave me alone.
I don't mean to imply that I'd be calling you constantly. It would just be on occasion.
I'm not listening to this.
We both live in New York. We could grab coffee from time to time.
Stop it.
Your own daughter would have first dibs, of course. We could all work out a schedule, I'm sure.
Not another word.
Only when it's convenient.
I mean it.
I'm sorry. This isn't a good time for you. I spent so much time trying to acquire family, I can't imagine having to give any up. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. My husband and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. Ba-dum-bum.
Would you like to talk about how you're feeling?
I'm feeling annoyed.
I mean about your divorce. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, but to someone I've known longer than 5 minutes.
Well, that's unfair.
What's unfair?
Shutting me out like that? It's not my fault we've only known each other for 5 minutes.
Don't take it personally. I just don't like talking to strangers.
Why?
Because they end up asking you to be their mother.
This has happened to you before, has it?
I was speaking figuratively.
That's a relief. Because you're the first person I've asked, and it would be just my luck if you had some type of waiting list or something.
I'm the first?
Yeah.
Why would I be the first person you'd ask?
Because of what you said earlier. The mother in me. You saw me reading in the dark, and the nurturer in you is so strong you couldn't resist reaching out to me. I'm a perfect stranger, and yet you wanted to take care of me. To protect me. You're who I've been searching for. You've got the right stuff.
I don't have any stuff.
Exactly! You're alone like me! I mean, you're going to get divorced tomorrow and there's no one going with you. Seems like maybe you have no one to ask. Hey! Do you want me to come with you?
What?
You don't want to go there alone, do you?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. Maybe next time.
I think you're looking for someone just as much as I am.
Oh, God, I'm in hell. I'm in sheer hell.
Truthfully, I don't believe for a single second that you want me to stop talking to you.
Then make believe. Please.
going?
Fine.
You look tired.
I was asleep.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it was.
I like your place.
There's nothing in it.
You got milk crates. I like milk crates.
Yeah, milk crates are all right. Was there something you wanted?
Not really. Oh, I was going to apologize for the thing at dinner. Thought it made you mad or something.
It didn't.
Thought you were mad me and Ann were talking about you behind your back, like it upset you.
It didn't.
Why'd you act like it did if it didn't?
I don't know.
That's misleading.
Are you a venture capitalist?
No.
Then you were misleading.
No. I was lying. Totally different.
Really?
Yeah? So why'd you mislead us?
Because I wanted to leave.
Why'd you want to leave?
I wanted to be alone.
That happened to you a lot, where you were with people and you want to be alone?
Sometimes.
Why'd you move back to New York? This place is crawling with people.
I needed a change.
You haven't unpacked.
No, I haven't unpacked. Look, I'm a little tired.
That always been true for you? The thing with people?
Not really.
You suppose that's why you have those panic attacks or whatever?
I don't know. And what do you care anyway? We don't even really know each other.
That's it. I'm trying to get to know you better.
Why?
Why not?
I just don't see anything really coming of it.
I think it will. Well, I think something will come of it.
What?
You know that change you were talking about?
Yeah?
I'm the change.
How are you the change?
I don't know how to say this.
Just say it.
You and I are going to spend the rest of our lives together.
Really?
Yeah.
And when did you decide this?
Today, at work. But I didn't decide. I had this sort of vision. And you were in it. You were all over it.
I was. And what about me? Do I have any choice in this?
Choice doesn't really enter into it. This is fate.
Oh, it's fate. You didn't tell me it was fate.
It is.
The rest of our lives. That is a long time.
Tell me about it. I mean, I like my independence, you know? I don't want to get tied down.
I'm tying you down?
No. Well, it's not your fault. I mean, I suppose this is a bit out of the blue for you after one date.
I wouldn't even call that a date.
After meeting once, then.
For less than 40 minutes.
Right. So it's sudden. The point is, I think this will be a better thing for you. Us being together.
A better thing?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's something wrong with you.
Is this how you pick up women? Does this work for you?
All I'm saying is, I think I can help. And these attacks, they won't happen when you're with me.
Why not?
Because you won't be scared anymore.
Listen, I like you. I do. I don't understand what you want or what the hell you're doing here, but I like you anyway.
What's it like?
Let me finish. If Ann told you to come here to boost my spirits or something, you've done your job.
No one told me to come here. When you have a panic attack, how does it feel?
I don't know. Not good.
How exactly? What happens?
What difference does it make?
It'll make you feel better if you talk about it.
Will you leave?
Yeah, then I'll leave.
Okay, fine. I was presenting to an important client in this meeting, and mid-sentence I realized I couldn't remember his name. And then the doubt spreads in my mind, and I can't remember anyone's name, my boss, my coworkers. I don't even know where I am. It's like your brain won't shut up.
Then what'd you do?
I walked out.
And you never came back.
Right.
How do you feel now?
Fine.
See, didn't I tell you you'd feel better after talking about it?
I said fine. I didn't say better.
You seem better.
I'm glad you think so.
I'm gonna make you happy.
How are you gonna make me happy?
By making you think about good things instead of bad things.
That's your help. Think about good things instead of bad things. You should be a therapist.
Therapy's for losers.
I think we're done here.
I'm gone. I like your place, though.
Good. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. You do that.
Oh, there's only one bed. Well, it's not like I take up a lot of room. Let's be lesbians for the weekend. I'm gonna take this to the bathroom and make sure it's watertight. Fine. I guess we can skip lesbian tryst. Maybe I can skip straight to have sex with a bellhop instead. Can you wait until after I go over the falls for that one? Because I don't really want to walk in on anything. Aren't I irrational? Ooh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy! That's another thing my mother would never let me do. Bounce on the bed. I'm disobeying everyone. I can get another room. Oh, no, I like sharing. It's like a slumber party. Eek! Don't ever do that again. My mother was suffocated with a pillow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Who suffocated her? No one. It fell on her while she was sleeping. It was a really large, heavy pillow. I think someone made that story up. What are you saying? My father was a very kind and sweet man. As long as you didn't walk in front of the television. What's in that flask? Nothing. It's empty. But after years and years of drinking, I developed this sort of nervous tic. I have no control over it. Actually, I need to get some Jim Beam. Hey, I know you don't know me or anything, but, after I go over the falls, can you do me a favor? I guess. I'm going to give you my brother-in-law's phone number. I'm sure Ted's staying with him. So, after I kill myself, can you just call and explain to him what I've done? Sure. And tell him that I'm really sorry for being a raging alcoholic for all of those years and that I really wish I could turn back time. But then, tell him that I can't and that I killed myself because he abandoned me, which is a really rotten and irresponsible thing to do, and I sincerely hope he lives with that damning guilt until he dies. And say that last bit in like a really deep voice, like scary and damning. Oh, I'm not so good with voices. Oh, listen to this one. Hey, boo-boo, I'm gonna get some picnic basket. Okay, it's still really rough, but I have a number of funny voices because it is really important to have projects. Yes, it is. I make mosaic tabletops. Crafty. I do macrame, and I have this purse that says I love bingo. That's adorable. I made it myself. Do you think you could teach me to macrame? Yeah, it's super easy. You just No. No, I will not teach you to macrame. I came here to kill myself. What is the matter with you? Sorry. Just looking for things to do. Well, I'm going to drink.
Just a minute. Can't rush the dead and buried, you know. Oh, Molly, don't remind them about planning things.
Open the door.
Is this a social call or an inspection?
Open the door.
Can't you just smash it in like you always do?
Molly.
Violet! I thought you were the authorities. Such a racket.
2 seconds more and it would have been the authorities. What's the matter with you? Trying to get me killed or what?
I was in the garden.
You were out there in broad daylight?
Well, Shaughnessy was supposed to be watching.
You could get us all charged.
Well, if it was them, I couldn't let them catch me with my garden clothes on, could I?
Oh, never mind. Here, help me off with these things. It's so hot out there, the tongues of my shoes are hanging out.
How did you get all this stuff?
It wasn't easy, I can tell you. The blinds, Molly, get the blinds.
Oh, yes.
Now let's see what we've got. 18 cans evaporated milk.
How can the cows be so content aiming at these little cans?
Juice, 12 cans. Grape, orange, apple, and tomato.
You know I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomato juice.
Well, when you're sitting on the brink of extinction, you can't always get what your heart
Well,
desires.
it gets me all loosey-goosey inside.
Cereal.
Did you get my brand? I gotta have my brand to keep my regular appointments.
Oat, wheat, rice, and bran.
Crackers? Oh, I like those. But nothing with sesame seed. You know it gets up under my bridge.
6 cans of beef. 6 cans of beans and 6 cans of cheese.
It's not my ideal of survival.
Jars of peanut butter and 90 tea bags.
90 tea bags? I guess we'll have to share and double dunk.
And last but not least, chewing gum. 14 days worth.
I think we can do without the chewing gum.
Yeah, Shaughnessy can have it.
Well, how did you get all this stuff, Vi? Looks like you got quadruple the allotment.
Nearly double.
But how?
Well, you remember how Addie Patrick wanted to come in with us?
Well, yes, she's a widow now, and her son being missing in action. Poor dear, he was such a granny basher.
Yeah. Well, I stopped by her place to get her and her 1 circulation pass, and she was dead on the floor. Stone cold dead, laid out on the kitchen floor, stiff as lead.
Oh, Lord mercy, suicide?
But the way she used to cook, who could tell?
She might have just flew into the window. Vi, you didn't loot the dead, did you?
Of course not. I just rolled her over and had a good long chat with her. She said it was really for the best and she was glad because we could use the extra with Shaughnessy.
Oh, she would have ate us out of house and shelter the first day anyway.
So I thanked her very much for the both of us and wished her well in eternity.
Well, did you tell her to write when she got settled in?
Then I grabbed her 1 survival provisions card and headed for the distribution center.
God rest her weary soul. Well, didn't they question you when you tried to get the extra allotment?
I figured they might. So, I liberated Addie's burlap, kept my head down, and I looked like any other authorized widow with a valid circulation pass.
Well, why didn't you claim a quadruple allotment? Addie should have had 2 cards, one for her and one for her mister.
I guess she must have eaten her spouse's share.
Poor woman.
In the end, the only thing greater than her appetite was her diarrhea. Hey, let's give him some. Shaughnessy! Are you going to let them bury you in that?
Oh, I forgot.
There's a light in the rocket, but there just isn't any warhead, is there, dear?
We did not wait.
No.
No, we didn't even come close to waiting.
No.
I wanted to, but she's an animal. Believe me, an animal. Never judge a camel by its hump.
What?
Are you comparing me to a camel?
Oh, no. I didn't want to use that old adage, never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, yes, that has been overused.
So, we did not wait.
Though we recommend it to others.
Oh, yes. That's good to wait.
We just got lucky.
I got very lucky.
Well, he's enjoying me in my late 30s. You know that thing they say about women.
It's true. All of it.
But we believe people should wait.
Oh, yes. But not us.
No.
I mean, we tried. I tried. For the first 3 hours.
Of the first date.
Yeah, we tried. I tried. You weren't really trying at all, were you?
No.
The first 3 hours we did fine. I took her to that place on Sunset. It was still open then. And she wore this little black number.
Oh, yeah.
What were you thinking? And she had on these pumps with little black straps. Now, the dress was strapless, but the shoes had them. And bright red lipstick on her lips. I did the best I could.
Oh, you did fine.
You ordered spaghetti and meatballs. She ordered spaghetti and meatballs. Now, most women will not order spaghetti and meatballs on the first date, but she did.
I did.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
I like it. It's good.
I barely got through the meal.
Oh, you did fine.
Yeah. Should I describe to them how... I'm going to tell you how she sat across the table from me and she slowly ingested one strand at a time. And the meatballs she cut into tiny, tiny little pieces.
Well, that's how I eat.
Yes, it is.
It's better for the digestion.
And see, that's what she always says. It's better for the digestion.
To eat slowly, yes.
Oh, and to take such small bites?
Yes.
Well, it's good for other things too. Now, this is the part that kills me. She orders a Coke. A Coke. I think I ordered a glass of red wine.
Yes,
right,
you did.
to relax me because I was a bit nervous. The first date, sweaty palms, trips to the bathroom, straightening the tie.
You were nervous? You didn't seem nervous to me.
That's because you were too busy eating. Now, she orders a Coke. Now, just beware of women who order Cokes.
I like it. It tastes good.
I barely got through that meal, I'm telling you.
You did fine.
And of course, the Coke has a straw.
Oh, he remembered the straw.
Of course I remember the straw. What man doesn't remember the straw?
Jeez.
The first time you finished sipping, she pulled back away from the glass and there was this ring of red around the curve of the straw and I just could not get that out of my head. I tried to eat my pot pie, but every time she took a sip, that red line just got thicker and thicker. I thought I was going to lose my mind.
So we didn't wait.
Oh my God, no.
But people should.
Well, yes, if they can, they should.
We just got lucky.
I got very lucky. I mean, because I'm telling you, a lot of my friends who didn't,
Wait.
yes, wait, a lot of our friends,
Didn't get so lucky.
no, they didn't. Unlucky, I would say.
It's a crapshoot if you don't wait.
And we got lucky.
Well, we have a lot in common.
But we didn't know that then. I mean, we didn't know anything about each other.
No.
I mean, the first thing you know, we're totally physically addicted to each other, and we thought that that was love. So we got married. But then that's when we learned what love really was.
Yes. It was the straw.
You think she's joking, but she's not. We keep them in the house.
Well, he's dedicated an entire drawer in the kitchen just for straws.
Not for the kids.
No, he won't let the kids go near him.
Nope.
Just me.
That's right. I see nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's fine. It's just, it's hard to explain to your children why their dad doesn't let them have one single straw, but he makes mommy use 10 at a time.
Hey, everybody has to give a little in the family household.
Yes, you're right, dear.
But if asked, we would recommend that couples wait.
But we didn't.
No.
And now I have to spend the rest of my life drinking all liquids through a plastic straw.
Thirsty?
Well, guess I'm not just a little housewife after all. What are you doing up so late?
I just came from the comedy. Play by Sternheim, very funny.
Should I see it?
Wait till it's adapted. Are we alone?
We are.
So, this afternoon with Versati,
What?
I want to drink in your happiness. I want to see the light dancing in your eyes. Tell me what happened, every detail for your guardian. How to get started.
Well, you sit over there.
Oh my God, there's still heat here. And where were you?
Near the bedroom.
Then he came to you.
He stayed where he was.
And?
Talked.
Perfect. He seduced you by words alone.
He said he was finally and forever in love.
That unlocks the legs. Then he neared you.
Yes, closer and closer.
He makes lightning shoot through you, and in the face of his masculine power, your body is weak.
I lost all my senses.
Louise!
And then he came to me.
And?
Talked.
And?
Spoke.
And?
Talked.
And when he had said it all?
He left.
Did what?
Left.
He left. Where'd he go?
To his room.
And you followed him in.
No.
Because?
He locked himself in.
So nothing happened?
No.
Then why do you look so happy?
He wrote a poem to me, swearing his undying love. And he's coming back tonight.
Aha!
He's got this whole plan figured out. He's out right now getting Theo drunk.
And Cohen?
I gave him one of your sleeping pills. I told him it was a sedative. Why are you crying?
Deception, lying, trickery. My little girl is all grown up. I wonder why he acted so strangely.
Strangely?
A man will not put off till tomorrow what he can sleep with today. Well, of course.
What?
Cohen must have been here, hiding, spying on you.
He wasn't. He walked right in afterward.
Aha!
That is a bit odd.
Darling, he must have noticed Cohen spying. He delayed his gratification for your honor. He galloped to his room with balls of blue. He sat at his desk like a unicorn, the ink from his pen pulsing onto the paper. All to keep Cohen from knowing.
You think?
Louise, you're young. You don't know the machinations a man will go through for a woman he wants. It's a great show. Enjoy it. And for all his efforts, you must reward him. When Versati comes through that door tonight, you must be ready. I'll be your lookout. If your husband comes home while he's here, I'll bang 3 times. Amore. Amore.
It's a nice night.
Sure is.
It's not too hot here like at home. At home, it's just hot. I didn't know what else to do, Tyler. I don't want you to be mad at me. A train. I rode on a train once at night.
What a sound. Makes you want to go, not even care where, just go.
Look. There you can see the smoke going up, like parachutes going up and not coming down.
didn't know what else to do after you ran off like that.
I didn't run off. I went home on furlough.
But I thought you'd come see me.
Well, my family was expecting me home.
I know, but I thought after we talked,
Sarah,
after I told you.
you only said you might be.
No, I told you I was.
You hadn't even been to a doctor. How could you be sure?
Well, I've been to a doctor now, and I am.
You shouldn't have come here without telling me. You shouldn't have done that. You got my mom all upset.
I didn't tell her anything.
You being here, your presence told her. You can't stay here.
Where am I to go?
Home.
I can't go home. I don't have any money.
Don't cry. Just don't.
I don't want to. I've just been crying so much these last few weeks, and I just can't stop.
Do your folks know?
They're not mad at you. They're mostly mad at
I thought you
me.
said you've been married before.
I was.
Well, you should have known not to let something like this happen.
I was only 16
Well, you're
years
not
old.
16 anymore. You're like
30.
You're 30? That's too old.
My mother had me at 36.
Yeah, and look at her now.
There's nothing wrong with my mother.
That's not the point.
And what is it?
The point is, it might be dangerous for you.
Well, it's too late now.
Maybe it's not.
No. No, Tyler, no. I will never do that.
Right.
Never. She doesn't like me here, does she?
I don't know.
Who's Vicky?
Vicky?
Jean said Vicky'd be sitting with you at church tomorrow.
She's a friend of hers.
Not of yours?
Yeah, of mine too.
Oh.
No, not of mine.
I really like your mother.
Yeah, she's a special lady.
Are you going to stay in the Army?
I don't know.
I think the Army is a really good career opportunity.
What happened to that guy you were seeing? The one your mom always talked about.
My mother, she
What
was
was his
just
name?
trying to... George.
George.
I quit seeing him after I met you.
You shouldn't have done that. I told you not to.
I know, but... I want to talk to you, Tyler, but I can't. Can we just go for a walk?
No.
I'd really like to.
No.
It can't hurt anything now, can it? I miss you, Tyler.
How do I even know it's mine? I don't know it's not this George's.
You know.
No.
You know.
No, I don't. I met you once.
I never.
Once, and he...
It's you. It's yours.
I don't know that. You think I'm your way out, and I'm not.
That's not it, Tyler. I like you, that's why. No one else has ever touched me. Please. Lord, help me.
Sarah.
Somebody help me.
Sarah. Stop.
How could you say that to me? About it not being yours.
Because you got your head all buried.
What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Baby. It's mine.
It's yours. I had a dream about it. It was all wrapped up in a blue blanket.
Yeah? You know, you grow up and you want to have kids. You just... I don't know. I don't know what to say or what to feel. I don't know how I feel, Sarah. We'll make it.
We will?
Yeah, we will.
Could you...
What?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Could you just wrap your arms around me and say that? You don't have to do anything else.
We'll make it. We will. Just don't push anything, okay? Go on.
I don't feel scared anymore.
Good.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for meeting me.
Not at all.
We like the same clothes.
Yes.
I suppose that isn't surprising given the circumstances.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
You don't have to pretend.
I know.
Gordon has good taste. You're pretty.
I'm not. I mean, we're not.
Don't be modest. I like it when a woman knows she's beautiful. Women nowadays just don't know how to walk into a room. A beautiful woman should walk in thinking, I am beautiful, and I know how to walk in these shoes. There's hardly any glamour in the world nowadays. Women are responsible for enlivening dull places like train stations. There's hardly any pleasure in waiting for a train anymore. Women just walk in. Horrible shoes. No confidence. Bad posture. A woman should be able to take out her compact and apply lipstick with absolute confidence.
I've always been too embarrassed to put lipstick
That's
on.
crap! Here, you have beautiful lips.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
I don't have a cold.
Oh, it's not the germs.
Take
it's
it.
just okay.
Enjoy yourself. Well, that was disappointing. Oh well.
So, Gordon was your friend?
Gordon didn't tell you much, did he?
No.
Well, Gordon could be quiet.
Yeah, he was quiet.
He must have respected you. He was quiet around the women he respected. Otherwise, he had a very loud laugh. I suppose you're wondering why I wanted to meet with you.
Yes.
Well, Gordon and I, you know.
Oh.
And, well, this is going to sound sentimental. I wanted to know his last words.
Oh. That's not sentimental.
I hate sentiment.
I don't think that's sentimental at all.
So his last words.
Well, he mentioned you. He said, tell her I love her. And then he turned his head and died.
He said he loved me.
Yes.
I waited so long. And to hear it from the mouth of another woman. What a shit.
Oh, no, it wasn't like that. He said more. He said that he loved many women in his time. But that compared to you, they were just clocks. Passed time, broke up the day. But that you, well, you stopped time when you entered a room. You just stopped it.
He said that?
Yes.
Oh, Gordon.
Are you okay? Hello? This is Jean. Yes? Yes. Where? I'm on it.
Who was it?
His mother.
Mrs. Gottlieb. Here, let me help you with your lipstick before you go.
What's the matter? You got a look on you.
Do I?
Are you feeling? Because I know we haven't talked on the phone or anything.
No.
For a while gone by, I guess.
Do you have any room for a little bit?
Well, the downstairs apartment, the occupant's going to Baltimore for a few weeks. I have.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, how long? Are you staying long? Did you plan it, or?
No. Right at this moment, I don't know.
Okay.
But,
'Cause where's Bud?
with June?
In Salisbury, then.
Yeah, he's in Salisbury.
Okay.
He's fine.
But why did you leave him 40 minutes away? Why didn't you bring him on in like you usually do?
Countess,
What? What?
could you take him for a bit?
Take him how? What means the question?
See, that's the thing.
Take him in what capacity?
And that I probably can't be a good mother right now anymore.
Anymore means
I had an incident that occurred.
kind of incident.
I left him.
Bud, this is?
Yeah. In, the grocery store parking lot. Yeah, Bud.
And?
I,
'Cause he's not dead, is he?
No.
He really
He's
is?
in Salisbury. He's fine.
Okay.
But, I locked him in to be safe.
For the store?
I had a short list.
In a car, this was?
In a car.
Okay.
But, then I went to the bar next to where the grocery store was.
What time of day?
That's the thing.
Was it hot? This was still New Mexico?
Yeah, and it was for hours.
You left him for hours in the car?
I had a short list.
Jesus H. Christ. In the hot sun car?
Why I asked if you could take him.
Are you out of your mind?
And I drove all the way here and I was just going the whole time.
Yeah. Was the window cracked?
Can you just get him away from me as fast as you could possibly take before something else?
Oh, Maureen.
I know.
This is foul business. This is filthy stuff.
I know. That's why I came.
I gotta slow down here, get myself on a level playing field. 'Cause I could punch your face.
The window was cracked.
Things have obviously gotten worse for you from the last visit.
Sort of. How do I look?
Fine.
Yeah, well, I have this now.
How long you want me to take him? You don't mean for good.
That's
Do you
what
mean for good?
That's what I thought I would see.
Jesus. Jesus H.
I know. And it's completely that there's no one else to blame but me.
You go to the apartment downstairs.
Sure.
Just for now. This is nothing permanent.
Okay.
It's that vacant apartment I told you about.
Downstairs.
The door's open. They're all clean, too, the sheets.
Thank you.
I didn't wash them for you.
You didn't wash them. Newton did.
Did you never went to try a meeting, treatment, or anything still?
No. Because I was never going to touch that stuff. That's how I looked at it all this time.
You're going to be going now.
At least I'll be with the best.
Is no best. It's ridiculous. Are you hungry?
No. Just, what's life worth anyhow kind of mood.
Right now, I think you deserve that mood.
Really? And who are you?
Means who am I?
To talk. No one. No one at all.
Get downstairs.
Just give me your blessing, okay? Oh, you want a blessing. Fuck that. I'm not blessing shit. No bless. No bless from me. Fine, don't bless. I'm not. Then don't. Fine. Fine. Jen.
Franny.
I'm just saying why. Why? The last thing you want is Ty's kid, his offspring. It's how the cookies crumble. Oh, that is wrong and wrong-headed, and you're doing this for the wrong reasons. You don't know why. Defeatist. You're a defeatist. No, I'm being optimistic. Life, newness, baby, okay? That was like the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say in my entire life. What about school? What about it? You're like the smartest person in the entire world, Jen. You have every degree known to man. And? And what? What have I got to show for it? Why do you think I've been in school so long anyway? I don't know, Jen. You love to read. You need therapy, not a baby. I'm embracing life. Why don't you embrace my ass? Fran, I know you only want the best for me, but what I want right now is to eat lunch. I want food. I want pad thai. You're gonna be 7 months pregnant for my wedding. So? I'll make you look skinny. What? What? So I look fat. That's not what I meant. Oh, that was low. Fran, that's not how I meant it. Fine, go ahead and get pregnant and get fat and be a fatty. Fine, I will. Fine. What's it gonna feel like? How's that gonna feel to be all bloated and fat in front of everyone, in front of Grandma and Grandpa? I can handle that. And what are you gonna say when they ask who the father is? Oh, I don't know, it's the best man. If you think Ty is still Seth's best man, you're crazy. Why? What happened now? Ty just got uninvited to the wedding. You can't do that. He's Seth's best friend. I can do whatever I want. It's my wedding. Ty is out and Paco is in. Paco? He's Seth's new best man. It was my idea. He's 10 years old. He's 12 and his English is much better. Paco. He'll be adorable. He's a splash of color. You're nuts. Oh, but you, Jen, my big sis, I don't want you to be pregnant for my wedding pictures. You're gonna look all huge and everything, and we're gonna have to get your dress altered, and I don't wanna have to explain you every time I show the pictures to someone. What is your fixation with these wedding pictures? It's not a fixation. Yes, it is. Every time you open your mouth, it's about your wedding pictures. You're obsessed or something. Stupid photographs. Stupid? Why would you say that they're not stupid? Stupid. They're stupid. No one ever looks at wedding pictures. You know why? Because they're stupid. No, you are so negative. Anything that's important to me, you have to shit all over it. All I'm looking for is a little support, and all you can do is talk about what I'm going to look like in your stupid wedding pictures. I have Mom and Dad's wedding pictures. What? Mom gave them to me. I don't believe you. Let me see them. Mom gave them to me. Even if they did have pictures, Mom would have burned them by now. Well, she didn't. So let's see them.
Oh, you want to see them? Yes. Why? They're stupid. They're just stupid wedding pictures.
There are no pictures. Besides, Mom would never give you something like that anyway.
Here it is.
One picture.
Mom and Dad on their wedding day. So happy, so full of hope.
Well, let me see it.
No.
Franny,
Dad!
let me see the fucking picture!
Here, Spaz. I know, right?
This is... God, I mean, look at this.
I know.
I can't believe you have this. Look at them. Oh, look at them, Fran.
I know.
It's all folly, you know.
It's what?
Folly.
What the fuck is folly?
Well, it's just when...
Is that like a garnish at Christmas or something?
No, that's folly. Folly is when...
You know what? I don't want to know. With your stupid SAT words and everything. It's folly. Fuck that. Fuck folly.
All I'm saying is, it's just an image. It isn't real.
Oh, is that all you're saying?
Yes.
That's all you're saying?
Jesus, Fran, yes.
Well, all I'm saying is you're gonna look fat and bloated and ugly at my wedding, and if I want to airbrush your fat stomach out of my pictures, I will.